Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show, number 158. As always, it is another wonderful Saturday night here, coming at your faces on youtube.com/the Nerdcore, twitch.tv/the Nerdcore. Today, I'm missing my Brad. Apparently, they called him in for work. And it's okay, because I have a ho-host.
Ho-hos, put me up there. Switch me up.
Oh, shit. Sorry, yeah. All right, host.
Ho-hos, hi.
What's going on, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I made a choice today to be like for hygiene to like you go through a different method of cutting my hair. And I did not use enough materials to cut my hair, and so I have redness in the middle and patches on the side.
Oy.
Yeah, and on a recording day, and so like I recorded like this. Like it hurts to put it. The top of my head hurts from that time to time, especially if I touch it. So putting a hat on would have driven me to anger, and so I instead lived like this for about 4 hours of content today.
And he was also talking about nipples.
All right.
Yo, we're not gonna talk about that right now.
All right. Also joining us today is Queen Weeb.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for inviting me for another episode of the live show.
The link is literally in the chat. You just click it and you come on.
Technically, again, I invited myself.
Yeah.
I pay for this.
I was like,
I am here. And you guys better enjoy my company too, because I paid to be here.
Also,
sorry, go. I'm just.
All right. Also joining us is the wonderful Lucky Peach themselves with my hat that I gave them. Yeah, looking awesome with that hat. Hey, all right.
I washed my hair and I don't feel like styling it.
And also modeling the bracelet I gave them, and I made them so beautiful too.
Yeah.
And the painting.
And the painting. I'm glad you liked it. It was very like hard to do. Not gonna lie. Had a hard time.
Yeah, those peaches look really hard to fucking draw.
The peaches were hard.
That painting I made like last year with the peaches where it says like bong hive, and it's a bunch of peaches that look like bees.
Hello, bees.
Yeah, I feel your pain. Peaches are hard to paint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's in my car though, so I can't show y'all.
My brain would imagine that like to draw a peach is like there's like some similarity to a heart, but there's also a lot of roundness, but still a weird rounded point at the middle. And then like the heart isn't even, and so you have to like it's like in my brain like it's like yeah, that sounds difficult.
It's like drawing a heart, a butt, and a bee at the same time.
Yes, it was very, very hard to draw. They looked so weird before they were painted. Like just with pencil, they looked like horrible. They looked really weird, and it wasn't until like after I painted them that I was like, okay. And then if I looked like it like the outline looked weird, then I just like do it all over again. I did that several times.
Another wonderful Saturday, my friends. We were not here yesterday. Not a lot of people were available yesterday. Also, just miscommunication on not my part. I'll tell you that. I was told yesterday was going to be the day, not today, not next week. So apparently, what's it called? I actually won't be here on Friday. Next Friday, we won't have a live show, but we will be back on a Saturday next week to discuss the finale. But so yesterday was a pretty good day off. I watched Black Widow by paying for the premiere access, like everybody else has done, right? And we
I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, Gio and I definitely paid for some premiere access, and we watched it that way.
I don't have premiere access money.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip past that, and I'm not gonna say the comment I want to say. But what's it called? I watched Black Widow yesterday. We'll be talking that on Thursday on the Nerdcore show. And stop. I know you want to bring it out of me. I'm not gonna say it, but Yeah, what's it called? With yesterday was a pretty good day off, and I pretty much did absolutely nothing with my time. Um, how are we doing today though? I already asked Gio. I didn't ask Michelle and Rachel though. Rachel, Michelle, how are you doing today? What have you been up to?
Um, so Gio and I recorded um for longer than we expected for one
Way
last
longer,
episode. One
like three
episode that
times
turned
longer.
into two. Yeah, like three times longer. Um, but before that, I was packing. I was packing. Because as you can tell from the background, I don't have any of my posters or
The
like
posters
stuff.
are gone.
Yeah, the posters are gone. I have this beautiful quilt
Yeah, it's
in
a
my
naked
bed.
ass wall.
Yes, I know. This quilt that I actually made when right before
That does not
I
look good.
started college, that is hiding all my clothes that is not folded here. So I'm just
Bro,
like,
be like your room is bad set design.
Yeah, for
I
real.
yes, it's not pretty.
Yeah.
Um, I don't
It's a
like
nice contrast to mine
it's
because
like
we're
all
next
the
to each
or
other.
colors.
mine, or mine.
Yeah, so I can't wait to move to my new apartment next week, where I will stash all my nerd shit in one room, and the other one is where I'm gonna sleep. So I'm so excited because I'm gonna be living by myself for the first time, and I'll have a two-bedroom apartment for myself, which it's affordable in this town that I live in, um, quote
Okay.
unquote affordable, um, for a one person, and so I'm so excited for it, but it has been like tiring to just pack all day. Um, and I wasn't gonna put all my clothes away, but I was like, well, I have nothing else to do, so I started putting packing all that. I had some potato for lunch, and then we recorded um for 4 hours. It was a little
Yeah,
over 4 hours, right?
yeah, because we had a break in the middle.
Yeah, we had a break that I almost fell asleep right before we started recording this. The second part of our finale episode. It was so long. Like really, really long. But
We got like, so there's a certain way that we talk about stuff, and a certain amount of content we talk about in one time, and we both talked about this in a different fashion, and also talked about more content than we've kind of ever talked about at one time.
mhm.
And like we were, it literally had like, I think both of us went in one way, and then as we were talking, we are like, "No, let's just get into it. We're just gonna go step by step about what happens, and then just like dive deep as each thing happens, about each thing that's happened
Yeah,
as it
because
stands out."
we were gonna go through the timeline
Yeah, because
of
we don't do that.
we don't usually do that, but for some reason we're like, this is too good of a content. We need to talk about it. And so
Hmm.
the first episode we're like, okay, we're gonna cut it at 1 hour. Finish 1 hour and 45 minutes ish. Closing 150. And we're like, okay,
Hmm.
we're gonna leave it for the next episode. It's only gonna last like maybe 45 minutes. Next
Well, I didn't
episode
say
lasted
45, but I was
that's
thinking it
what
was
you
going to be
ate.
short. I think it was
You
going to
said
be
you were gonna
shorter
be
than an
short.
hour 50. Yeah, I thought it was going
Shorter
to be
than an
like
hour.
an hour.
An hour. Well, that hour, that episode turned to 2 hours and 5 minutes. Like, so we really, really, you're
Yeah,
like trying to add up the
round it to
time.
four. Round it to four. Yeah.
Yes.
Still not as long as the Snyder Cut or Irishman.
Yeah.
True.
Wait, actually, 2 hours.
No,
No,
Yeah.
Snyder Cut is
wait.
4 hours.
2 hours, 5 minutes plus 1 hour 45, 3 hours 40. Oh yeah, it's longer than the
But what
Irishman.
it is
Longer than the Irishman.
it's longer than the longest amount of content we've talked about at one time, which was our Carolyn Tuesday episode. And like, so we talked about what, about 40 episodes over 4 hours.
I feel you, man. Last week was long ass content day, bro. I had a day where I did three. What's it called? Episodes. Like I did Nerds Gone Live with Michelle. I did cinema condition with Kelvin, and then we did commentary that night. But cinema condition, like, I mean, none of y'all except for Rachel have been in the room with Kelvin. Kelvin can talk for hours, hours and hours and hours. When I went that first round of shooting, I made the grandest mistake of staying with Kelvin in the room, and we didn't sleep until 3 a.m. because we wouldn't shut up.
Well, you just traded that until not sleeping
Yep.
until 3 a.m.
And
because of me.
yeah, which it's but like yeah. And then
Mistakes were made and
I
things
said,
happen.
all right, I'm gonna
No, just
try.
choices.
I'm gonna try to get Kelvin to an hour and 10 or an hour and 20. Yo, we have the longest episode of Cinema Condition Season 2 coming out on Wednesday at an hour and 47 minutes. Jesus Christ. No, don't clap because we just kept going and going and going. I'm like,
And it was good.
dude.
Was it good conversation?
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
Then
That's
no
it. Shut
regrets.
the fuck up.
Then no regrets.
It doesn't. It
Yeah.
doesn't be. It doesn't be. The longest episode of Shasta Goes to the Movies with Marcel's 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, and none of these amounts beat an actual like an episode of Critical Role.
Yeah, no. It's
All right.
I mean, it's the same with us. Like, I don't do you regret recording for that long, Gio?
No,
Yeah.
rest assured that I will have a plan for the next time we talk about a gargantuan amount of content. Rest assured that will be prep made to keep some elements shorter so that we can highlight certain points.
Yes. And Rachel, how are you doing?
Yeah. Rachel, how are you doing today?
I drank quite a bit last night,
Mm.
so
Quite?
I mean, I paced myself. But it was quite a bit. I watched Not Another Teen Movie and White Chicks back to back.
Hey.
I talked with Gio for a while, and then I think I fell asleep at like 3:30 because I refused to fall asleep drunk. I just wait until I sober up before I fall asleep. But that did not stop me from being tired all day, so I only got up to go get lunch and to go to the bathroom. Otherwise, I spent the whole day in bed and I watched some weird low budget horror movie on Netflix that has Florence Pugh in it.
Pew!
Pew, pew,
Because
pew, pew,
she's
pew.
the most beautiful woman I've ever laid my eyes on.
Orange Pew is incredibly attractive.
Yeah. Fuck you, Stacy. Fuck you, man. Yeah, and
I
that
have
Terminator
her and another attractive woman above my bed.
and the Terminator commentary nearly ended. Raul, he could say that his life flashed before him, his eyes, but why was Helen Mirren narrating?
Helen Mirren is in that movie?
What?
No, that's the joke.
Oh.
What's it called?
That gives me
Pacing is key.
flashbacks. Every time I think of Helen Mirren, I think of the end of the 2019 Oscars or 2020 Oscars when I took off my glasses during the Best Picture announcement, and I thought Jane Fonda was Helen Mirren.
Wait, hold on. That was Helen Mirren? I thought that was Rita.
No,
Grace and Frankie?
No, it was Jane Fonda who announced Parasite, that had won Best Picture, but I wasn't wearing my glasses because I was gonna do the Honey Boy thing, right?
Yeah.
And I remember afterwards, I was like, "You do it, Helen," and everyone looked at me like, "It's Jane Fonda."
At least I didn't say, "Let's go, Rita."
I was like, "Damn, all right."
Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't see. I couldn't see. Like, I straight up thought it was Helen Mirren.
All right. Well, I believe we've got some criterion updates here. I've got orders that came in, and Gio has orders that came in. And last week we saw what Lucky Peach over here bought in store at Barnes and Nobles, but some of us either are too far away from a Barnes and Noble, or I believe Gio just too damn busy to go to a fucking Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, and I don't drive.
You don't drive. That's right. That's right. what's it called? What you gonna do about getting the ability?
What you gonna do with
What you
all
gonna?
that junk? All that.
No, no,
DMCA,
no, no,
DMCA,
no, no,
DMCA.
no, 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 no,
So
no,
sorry.
no,
It's
I,
okay. I heard
I love
no.
it.
how Rachel just like did
Yeah.
just started dancing.
The tune
No,
he
like, I
said
was
it
like,
to.
I was
You
in it,
just
and then
knew.
I was like, I'm gonna also stop it.
Yep, yep. What you gonna do with using with your ability to drive soon, man?
What
You
are
know?
you gonna do with
I
your
don't know,
ability to drive?
you know, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah. All right, Gio, you want to go first? Let me go ahead and pull you up. What you get in the mail, baby?
Yes. So my collection is small enough so that I feel like I can just kind of share the whole thing.
All right, yeah, you good.
So I have When We Were Kings.
Nice.
I have Until the End of the World.
Okay,
It's
that's
still
me.
fucking in the wrap.
No, it's not in the wrap, baby. No.
Oh, do you still have the sticker on it?
Yeah, I just have to. I put the sticker on it.
Oh,
I put the sticker on it because it's got a signature, so I put the sticker on
yeah.
That's what people do with their.
I thought it was
people do that
still
with their
wrapped.
vinyl.
Nah. Okay,
People
so
do
I
that with their
have
vinyl.
Harakiri. Yeah, I said it wrong, but I have the Sword of Doom.
Yeah. I'm
I
not.
have,
So
and then
I have a funny story about the Sword of Doom, but
uh oh,
finish.
I have. Yeah, I was like, I haven't seen any of these. Okay, I have Onibaba, and then although it's not Criterion, I'm gonna show it off. I have Shokunsun Cinema,
Yeah, Shakun Sushi. Yeah, yeah.
and
Still
then
need to
the
watch
new
that.
additions
All right.
are
Bad CGI sharks.
Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai,
Hey.
and the signifying works of Marlon Riggs.
Ooh,
Hey,
look at
Let me
that
get that
beautiful.
focus. Let me get that
Is it a
focus.
beefy set? It's like, is it pretty big?
It's well. Let me show you.
well, first
Yeah.
it's a digipack.
Yeah, first it's a it is a digipack, and
That's
Raul
right.
and I did have a whole conversation about why I don't
We had a whole
before I was
discussion.
shitting on Raul about it, but like
Now
a
I
couple
hate
days
this
ago, I actually just don't like digipacks. Like actually don't like digipacks. And Raul was sad. Pops was sad at me.
Wait,
Uh,
digipets are the ones that have that extra box thing.
have this box
Yeah.
thing, and then
You
like
don't like
this part.
those?
No, let me show you why.
Oh,
That's why.
yeah, I
Well,
hate
but
that.
this is why you pick
Also,
it
you
up.
want to know what else is why? What else is why? The damage that's done here
To the
and
edges.
to the edges, and then
I know there
once I
are
put this
some
book back in, I'll
companies
tell you something else.
like when they make TV digipacks, they make a little folder for the pamphlets.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there should
yeah.
be a way to
But
secure this thing.
Criterion does not do that.
And then
Sorry.
I put another reason why I don't like a digipack is like, look, I'm trying to put it in and it's not working. And one of it's because of the book, because the book starts slipping out again. And I put it like now I put this in and now it's stuck again. And oh look, like I missed a line and now here I put it in. But now when I put it on the shelf, you know, I could put a DVD like this on the shelf. I put one on a shelf like this. I pull this off of a shelf, don't fall out. I pull this off the shelf. Ah shit, I'm about to lose my digipack.
Digipacks.
You make a whole ass mess.
You're
with
making
it.
a
No, man,
a
you
whole
make
That's why.
review.
No,
on
yeah,
it.
and this is
I
exactly what
own
I
many
explained to
of these
Raul.
digipacks, bro, and they never fall out like that.
Digipacks. Listen. Digipacks are not geo friendly.
Yeah.
They're
Oh
not
yeah,
you.
they're not. I'm
All right.
clumsy. When I peel something, I'm excited.
All right. Let me go ahead and bring it up here. I got my two orders in. My first order was, of course, Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, Spy number 2 in the collection. Number 2, the second one that was released from the collection. Let me go ahead and show you how I open a digipack. I go ahead and fold it like
It
that.
looks so
You saw that?
thin.
You
It
you
looks so
saw that?
thin.
You saw how like
Nothing
Yeah,
falls
do it
out,
again
right?
for me, Pop. For me
do it
again.
again.
you
Do it
you
again.
wanna-
Do it again. It looked.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm still holding on to the end because I don't want anything to fall out, right? Or like, hey, if you're having trouble putting the thing back in,
Hold on, let me
What's
go get my digipack so I can show you.
He's
how
about
I
to say
open
to open up the mouth a bit, and I'm like, nah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you
I
do.
mean, look.
Yeah, no. If I open up a mouth, I'm liable to
Yeah.
bend it.
And you want to, open up, maybe grab the booklet out, hold it like this, grab booklet, put it down there, There's nothing wrong with that,
Okay,
man.
so what Raul
By
was
the way,
saying,
this
Raul
looks
was saying,
very
yes,
beautiful.
Gio, you're
Beautiful
right.
shot. Beautiful.
Raul just said Gio is right. However, I
You
like
can
a
move past
digipack, and
these.
so
Yeah.
I will suffer in silence.
And say you're having a little bit of trouble with the booklet, right? Getting it in. How about we just hold it like this,
Getting it in
get
as
it
he
in.
struggles for
Giggity.
it. As he struggles.
Well, I am visually impaired. I can't
Yeah,
exactly
fuck you.
see what I'm
You're
doing.
like-
There we go. And then we just put it in like that. But all right. Yes, Kira Kurosawa Seven Samurai was my first order.
God damn it.
That was a joke, right?
I specifically got this for a specific reason, but I can't say it because we're not there yet. And you're just gonna have to wait, but keep listening to season 2 of Cinema Condition,
Mhm.
and you know why I specifically bought this. But of
I
course,
grabbed one of my digipacks so I can show y'all after Raul is done.
It's legit.
I have
go
a
like
huge
this.
problem with the way that they packaged Mulholland Drive's digipack. Like, why is the booklet outside of the case too? Like,
Is it?
no.
Let me go grab it.
I actually
Yeah.
have less of a problem with that
Yeah.
because then you know the book is there and you're aware of it.
All right, Gio. All right, let me go ahead and keep going with mine. Okay.
Okay.
Of
Like,
course,
your show and tell has ended,
Yeah.
Gio.
You're right. You're right. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I've been trying to complete my Tarkovsky collection.
I've
I do
returned.
have I have Stalker, Andrei Rublev, and Solaris, and I am trying to complete it. I have not bought Mirror yet, but I did go ahead and get Ivan's Childhood. Great film. What's it called? This is actually the shortest film from Andrei Tarkovsky. It sits I think at like an hour and 46. It's his first movie he ever made. I believe he was nominated for Best Director at Cannes for this one. And yeah, incredible film about a child soldier in World War II. Not quite Come and See.
Is that?
But
Oh, I wasn't gonna say like,
No.
is that no? But it's
No,
Come and See
not
the one
quite.
that we saw.
No,
Yeah.
no, we haven't seen this. This one's in black and white.
Oh,
Yeah,
Great.
Currency is the one that we saw.
Come and See, yes.
I want to read
I got you.
Fantastic booklet, by the way. Love the art on the booklet, and just probably one of my favorites too because of the art in the back. But yeah, wonderful.
Ooh, actually, okay, yeah. You guys keep talking about
Yeah.
that.
The fuck is
What
who's
in the
fuck
Sam Hill is?
going on in the back? Who's fucking
sorry.
beating someone to death?
Not someone.
Yeah.
Nah, that didn't sound like someone being beat to death. The tone was too high.
What's
It
going
sounded like
on?
somebody playing
Yeah.
with some
Okay, okay.
DVDs like they're
Hold
toys.
on, I'm not done yet, man.
I know.
know,
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't
I
tell you what's
am
going
not
on.
dead.
I'm not.
I'm
okay.
not done yet.
Just mute
Proceed.
everybody.
Proceed.
All right. And of course, I would have gotten Mirror, but I looked at my Amazon cart and I looked at my Save for Later. I saw that there was only 8 left of this one that were still being shipped. So I had to make sure I picked it up because, of course, I'm a big fan of Abbas Kiarostami, a great filmmaker. So I, of course, had to pick up his masterpiece, 1990s Close Up, which I want to say this is probably one of my favorite Criterion. What's it called? The covers. This looks beautiful. I love the color scheme in the back as well. It's just it's beautiful, beautiful. And this what's it called? This booklet isn't anything to write home about, but I want to say just the whole design of this one is beautiful.
Are
Why
the letters
why are
like
you
in
only
different
looking at
colors,
Amazon?
or was it just me that it looked like they were popping up?
Yeah, they're popping up. Yeah,
Like the
it's like in three. It's like 3D.
oh,
Kind of style,
okay,
yeah.
I thought like I was getting
Yeah.
dizzy for a second right there.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, it's
I'm gonna look away now.
yeah, it's like that on the side. But yeah,
Ah.
one of my
Why are
favorite
you
movies
only looking at Amazon?
because I get 2-day free shipping, and also because they sometimes are a little bit cheaper and they give you coupons with it. Also, I'm gonna get something from B&N. I'm gonna get Mirror from B&N because on Amazon it's just no. What's it called? There's stuff that's not coming up on Amazon that's not on B&N. But
Because the sale is through B&N.
no, Amazon matches the prices of the sale on there. Yeah, B&N. Yeah. So like this was $20. This one was $20. What's it called? And Seven Samurai course was 25 because it originally is like, I believe, 45 or 50. I don't
Wait,
remember.
Amazon does matches prices?
Yes, they matched it. Yeah.
What? So you have to go. What's that process? You go like, hey, yeah,
No,
it's cheaper over here.
hold on, bro. I got.
Whoa, he gone. He
Oh
left.
my god, it's our
Hi.
show
So
now.
yeah, and none of us
Anyways,
can end it.
this is how I opened a digipack. Also, I don't know what he was talking about. The Mulholland Drive booklet is not outside of the case; it is inside the case.
Oh, then Carla's been doing it wrong.
Or yours is inside the case.
Yeah, Carla had it wrong, man. Carla.
That's on her. Anyways, the one that I grabbed for reference
Let's
was
not
True
talk about what
Stories
happened.
that I bought last year because this is one of my favorite movies. Anyways, I open it like this. So like I pull the box away from it.
Yeah, but where do you store it?
And
Do you
then,
store it? How do you store? Like, do you store it like this?
And then no, like this. Like it's
No.
Like, so you store it in a
Cheers.
shelf. So now here's a question: do you store it like this with the mouth open, or the other way? With
No,
the
I
back?
we're like this. Like
Yeah.
this.
So
what is
yeah,
storage
so
doesn't have an
legitimately the
effect on
problem
that.
is that like if I go like I want this DVD, I'm gonna grab it and go, and then it's gonna slip out.
Yeah.
I don't
I-
grab my DVDs
Because of the way
excitedly.
I live my life.
Yeah. Well, what's it called?
I have a bunch of I have a bunch of like trinkets in front of my stuff, so like I can't just grab things. I have to like carefully. Anyways, and then I just do it like this.
Today in the tutorial.
Can I? Oh, Rachel, are you
Yes.
gonna show another movie?
Yeah. Well, I chose this one because it comes with the CD of the soundtrack
Wow.
and a fake newspaper.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, instead of a regular booklet, it has a little fake newspaper with David Byrne and John Goodman.
Oh.
Yeah, and then Mulholland Drive is
Wow.
Yeah, so Carla just had it
Oh,
on
look
wrong.
at that. Oh, it opens
Wow.
up. That's
Those
nice.
are- I used to
See,
have
now that I like.
the
I
Harry
think these
Potter,
two.
the Harry
Go ahead.
Potter 1 and Harry Potter 2 movies. I had them like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they still. That's how I had them.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
these
Gio.
are my two favorite ones, I think, because like Mulholland Drive just feels thicker,
Mm-hmm.
and this one just because it's got these.
Mm.
But also, I love this movie.
Look, Gio. On Amazon, they literally come up as $20. So when you add them to the cart, that's how they come up. Okay.
Okay. Oh, so they just come.
It's a
So they
kind of price
they
matching
know
system.
everywhere else.
Yeah, it's just price
So
match
they
already.
price match themselves. You don't have to like be like.
No,
hey.
you don't have to do it. And sometimes they come with their own coupons too.
Oh, you
I've
could have
never-
just said that.
I've never done a price matching in store because my social anxiety will not allow me to do that.
Oh, I price match everything.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
oh,
not-
it's
I'm-
cheaper on Amazon? Okay,
I actually
then price
hate,
match
I
it.
actually hate coupon people.
You hate coupon people?
Well,
Excuse me?
I understand.
Reiterate that, please, because
Yeah,
you be hating
okay,
on me.
would you like
I
me
feel
to
personally attacked by that
would
comment.
you like me to reiterate or would you like me to explain?
I want you to reiterate and completely delete that statement, but sure, I will let you explain.
So I hate coupon people because there are people who use coupons and then there are coupon people. Now coupon people.
Excuse me? Okay, explain
Yeah.
further.
Yeah, so the people who use
Excuse me.
coupons, you have your coupon, you get it, I scan it, and there's no problem. And then there are the coupon people who will have a dozen coupons and not be on their shit and make sure that their coupons aren't expired. And then if the coupons are expired, will raise hell because they still want the discount, even though they didn't do their fucking job. I'm also not a big fan of someone who knows that something's clearly in the wrong part of the store. And expect the price to get changed for them.
But that's not a coupon.
But from like I mentioned that one as well because someone being a coupon person versus someone who uses coupons and does a good job of it are two different things. It's like there's the difference between a person who wears flannel and a truck driver.
I had a person.
Huh?
I still
years ago.
disagree with everything you're saying.
A couple years ago, while I was at work, I had a customer come up to me, like on the diaper aisle, and was like, "I have this coupon. Like it was one of those store like HEB coupons that they have like that you pull off."
Mhm.
She's like, "I got this the other day, and it's expired. Do you think they'll still honor it?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "But it's from here." And I'm like, "Well, then why didn't you use it when you grabbed it? Because we only
and it
have
has
those
a from
in the
here
store."
date.
the HEB coupons are only in the store. You can't get them in like the newspaper or
Yeah.
anything.
Where?
That's
I was
from here
like,
date.
but I was like, I mean, you can try. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I still feel personally attacked by that because I survived out of coupons when I was in college.
Yeah. But did you
And
make
all-
sure your
Great.
coupons weren't expired?
Yes.
So then
but
you weren't a
still-
coupon person. You were a person who
No,
used coupons.
but even then, I've used my coupon whenever like it was expired.
Yeah, use
Okay,
your coupons. That's
I've
awesome.
used my coupon when it's expired too. Like,
Oh.
so
And they
One
honored it?
person, the first non-binary superhero in the MCU.
Oh, great.
dude,
Thanks, Stacey.
it's just like that's I don't know. It's just like you saying you don't like people who use coupons is like I don't know.
No, that's
I feel
not
like
what I'm
that's
saying. No,
it's
because
rude
I'm not
because
saying I
we ain't
hate
got no
someone who
money.
uses
We ain't got no
coupons.
money. That's why we use
No,
coupons.
No, I think he means like
you
I
are
think we're
misunderstanding.
expanding
Like,
this
okay,
too.
You
Like,
are
this is
misunderstanding my
can we-
statement.
this
I
is
don't have a
that's-
problem with people using coupons. What I have a
Okay,
problem
okay,
with
the
so
people
that's
who
fine.
come in with like
certain
books
is
of
This is a
coupons.
DM.
yeah.
That's a DM. That's a
I
conversation
wanted
happening
to
in the
show my
DMs.
movie.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
coupon. It's the people who come in with like binders and like bags of full of coupons,
But
Okay, no,
aren't
that was
taking
never
care,
me.
not doing,
but
not
they're not
handling
paying
their shit
attention to
correctly.
the
They're not
coupons.
prepared.
Can I show
All
my
right,
movie
I'm
now?
ready to show the Criterion version of Naruto, the first movie.
Oh my
So
god!
The last,
everybody got their Criterion collection. Michelle
Mhm.
went to Half Price Books and got this movie
Hey.
for $10. And guess what? It's also one that
Slip cover.
No, that's the worst.
Those are just the worst.
Actually, that's not that bad. Actually, because
it's,
there's not
it's
just the top.
good.
It's
Yeah,
the way.
and it comes with like a little
Yeah. Make fucking
thing.
Blu-ray.
No, it's not Blu-ray. Yeah, I don't have
Fucking
Blu-ray.
cheap
I don't think you
bastards.
can see it. Yes. And then they I don't know. I think it's so cute. I mean, I wanted to buy.
That's from
um,
Arrow, right?
That's from what?
That's from an Arrow release, right? Or is that Kino
Yes.
Lorber?
Keen all over? What does that mean?
I'm playing around.
Heat all over.
Excuse me?
No,
I'm
no,
very
no.
confused.
No,
I'm
it's
just-
just,
Okay,
of course, there's like Criterion, right? There's other like companies that make their own like special edition
You know what
restorations
I
of movies.
miss? You know what I miss?
What?
Like in the 2000s when Disney DVD cases had the little extra clips.
Yes, I remember those.
Yeah.
You fully just got rolled.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hey man, it's all good. What's it called? So like Criterion has their special editions, right, Michelle? There's also Arrow Video and Kino Lorber who make their own special editions too. And Shout Factory is another one, but my addiction for collecting does not extend past those. But yeah, I don't remember that in the Disney fucking yeah. But then again,
It was
I
either
don't.
Disney or DreamWorks. I don't know, but their DVDs had little extra clips on the side for like.
I think it
safety,
was
I guess.
I think it was DreamWorks, because I think I had the Shrek movie in it.
I have to go back to my house and fucking look
then
for my
Like,
Shrek.
I've never looked this hard in my life.
And then
I
I
love
missed,
movie
I missed the
packaging.
Blockbuster movie cases that had the hole in the
Yes.
bottom.
Yes, I
Wait,
remember
I think
those.
I see my Shrek. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for. I need a visual representation of this. 'Cause I don't know
I
what
want to
the fuck
have.
I'm-
I used to have a collection of movies, and then my little cousins came into the world.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oof.
And then my little cousins came into. Yeah, I mean, if my little cousins thought about even touching any of this, they
I sold a whole trash bag full of VHSs to my neighbor for $20. My mom was pissed.
What?
Yeah.
$20.
For
$20.
$20?
Yeah.
God
How
damn.
old were you?
Elementary school.
What?
Yeah, and $20
You've
was
been a
like
hustler
lot of
since
money.
day one, huh?
And
You
20
clearly do
bucks
not
was
know the
like-
worth of media yet.
Yeah, and $20 was like a lot of money to me because I had been to Dylan's Candy Bar one time with $20 and like had lived it up.
Okay, hustling since day one, huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
I was hustling since day one, but I would make bracelets and sell them for $5 to my rich white.
It was more because like
white
I was
chicken
done
friends.
with them. Like I wasn't watching them anymore, and they had young kids that were like 5 or 6, and so I was like, "Hey, I have these VHSs. You can have them for $20." And
Oh,
like
no,
my
finish the
grandma
story.
didn't
Let me see.
care or either didn't know, but my mom wasn't
Okay.
home and my mom was pissed.
All right.
I'm
This
very
is talking about where
disappointed.
It's like
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
that.
remember.
and then also I really like these. These are my favorite actually.
Yes, I
Those are my
had
least
those
favorite,
Why,
too.
actually.
These
yeah.
are my
Why can't we
favorite.
bring that back?
I
Because
These are
actually
like
my
that's
don't
favorite.
like them.
so much more secure
The clicking
too.
is the clicking is the most satisfying in these.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
That's why I
have
don't
a
like it because I would
I
play
love
with it and break
these.
it.
I have a copy of
This is the
my
only one
brother's.
I have.
It's my big brother's copy of Blade Runner director's cut in 1982 that has that one that has like it's like that style of like I believe my
Like the
old
walk.
ass copy my parents had a Passion of the Christ also came in that type of cop like
Yeah,
that type yeah.
we
I
had
have
that one too.
a digipack of Pulp Fiction, but it doesn't have the outside cover because I bought it at Half Price Books.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
sometimes you got to see it through.
yes. And if we had to vote, my movie's the best.
All right, yeah.
I've seen your movie. I've seen your movie. I disagree. It's a good movie
First,
though.
first,
It's a good
hear
movie
me out.
though.
First, he attacks me for using coupons. Now he's attacking me for my anime movie. I see how it is, Jill. I see how it
My
is.
God. You're still trying to get me canceled for privilege, and it ain't even like that.
All right.
Like it ain't
Well,
even like that. Like my mom don't do coupons. Like
all right. But yeah,
Rachel's
that's
face.
that. We're gonna go to break right now at 40 minutes so that we can come back and have enough time to talk about Loki to fit to that like 1 hour show today. Because quite frankly, yesterday I made some very bad decisions. Don't ever eat wings and then right after eat what's it called ice cream because yeah, especially
I make that choice on purpose often just to get it over with.
yeah, but you know mixing the lactose intolerance,
Oh yeah, I'm not
it ain't
lactose intolerant.
fun,
I
bro.
just it's the wings part that fucks me up, and so I'll be like, let me eat the ice
Nah,
cream so I can be
bro.
done.
All your Criterion DVDs, they're not DVDs, Stacy. Get it right, they're Blu-rays. And in sophisticated Naruto film. And here I still
DVD.
have I'm still here. I'm sorry. And here I sit with Weird Al's UHF collecting dust on my shelf. Oh my god.
Oh, I should watch UHF.
What is the technical term for these?
Yeah, I'm not gonna know that one.
Which one's the one for this one? Or is
That's
this
Hold
one?
on,
gamma
dude.
ray.
That's
That one,
what?
no, that one's slipcover. Yeah, it's a slipcover.
Yeah.
Amaray are specifically these like what's it called transparent ones. So like the Blu-ray, what's it called? Cases. Since they're transparent, they're called Amaray. But those are the dumb guess. I just gotta have it. I don't know.
Someone's
It's
knocking at
slipcover.
my door.
All right,
Don't disturb, just groove. Oh.
all right.
That's all I'm of this.
Yeah, that's all you get. Yeah.
That's all I get.
Bryce told me
I
today
hate
that on
Kubrick,
his
but I love this movie.
Okay, roll.
uh, Bryce told me today that on his stream he really liked what he would like. He sang not even for a little bit. Like he just did like a little bit of Hallelujah, like one or two, three notes, right, and then got his whole stream muted, bro. Shit's wild.
How
Man.
far into the stream?
He said it was like at the beginning.
Yeah, it
And then
does.
mute
Like
the whole
do that.
fucking. Well, the thing
It'll
is,
do
like, it happened once with me too when I played Spider Man, but it didn't mute the whole stream. It just muted that first part where the song was playing.
Yeah. It's also
Yeah.
there's like time, and I don't know. It might also there's the way they treated all of those videos that would just show like 2 seconds of the Justice League trailer, Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer. You remember this? And then he had put the song on everybody, and all of everybody got like shut down and shit.
Anyway, got shot down.
Yeah, because
no
they
trailer
used to be
reactions for
able to
Zack
show-
Snyder's Justice League.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm like Kevin Smith's like was live and like got shut down. Like they shut off the stream because it was like he played like 5 seconds and they were like, the secret chord? I think not.
Ain't no playing the secret chord.
Ain't no playing the secret chord. You David
chord, a G
motherfucker?
note?
The what, Rachel?
What is it? A G note?
I don't fucking know.
No, that's the
The
brown
G,
note.
you know what I'm talking about.
The G note? Okay. All right, yeah. But You're lucky my sound pad doesn't work, or I'd play the badums right now.
The house suit.
Oh, I thought you meant like G Spot.
Oh, yeah, that's
No,
what I
no,
thought
no.
too. I thought you were talking about the G-spot.
I'm talking about My Chemical Romance.
What the fuck you doing with there, bro? You just like, okay, let me just flap everything. That's not good.
That's how you know.
That's
How you know he's not straight.
Yeah. All right, man. We're going to break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk Loki. All right.
Good, I got
Oh my God, y'all are wilding today. Oh my God. All right, we'll see you back after these words. Hey, I'm Raul Alejandro Mendoza, and this is
Jabril Newton.
and we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jabril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, if it's from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT, nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the www.patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tap out. Tune in.
Tune in.
Hello, 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 guys and gals, and you're listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we would love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul, the Nerdy Chicano, and I am the host of The Impaired Files. The Impaired Files is a interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Core. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Mo Money Mo Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the Gamer Core podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me free reign to do whatever I want to do. I don't know what he was thinking. So go hear me talk about LeBron James and Taco Tuesday, vaping, so many other freaking weird topics that chimichangas, that's a good one. Shout out to Deadpool. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the ad. So if you guys want to find me, you can find me all over the place on this podcast feed. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you all. And nerd up.
Hey everyone, I'm Raul.
And I'm Brad.
And we're the hosts of the Nerdcore podcast. The podcast that talks that nerd. Not on this ad, right?
Not
and
on this one.
we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. On the Mondays, we talk the news. That's the box office, the news of the week, and your trailer talk if there is any. And on Tuesday, we have our theme review. And on Saturday, you have a Saturday morning review, usually movies that have come out in the week or anything we want to talk about. Right, Brett?
Exactly. Whatever we want to talk about, this is our show. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen.
We're the flagship show, the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we can be found everywhere you can listen to podcasts like Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. So if you want to talk that nerd stuff with us every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, make sure you tune in. And Brad?
Young Yoda out.
Welcome back to Nerdcore Live Show. We're here after break. And, I relied on Rachel telling me when the last break was because I was taking care of some business. And I come back to see that Rachel's not at the chair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going here. Hopefully they'll come back in. I don't know what's gonna go down, but let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. I don't have my spoiler noise, but I will recreate it for you all because I know you love my little laugh that I do. So let's get ready for this. We had episode 5 of Loki premiere this week. That means we are one episode away. Next week is the season finale, and we will be all done with this season. And then next month we get
Glorious.
What If. We got What If. Yeah.
What if?
Yeah. So let's get ready for this, y'all. Rachel, what's up?
Rachel's camera froze. I'm kidding.
Is it frozen?
No.
I think it might be.
It's not at all.
Oh.
And they can't hear you, so they couldn't answer your question.
I was like, why'd you just stand there?
I'm doing it to him.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Let's get into the spoiler review. Of course, if you have not caught up on Loki, this is your chance to get out of here. If you do care about spoilers, but if you don't care about spoilers and you've already watched it, this is your time to stay here. Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Glorious purpose.
Please respect the banner. While the banner is up, all spoilers are up. And when the banner is out, no more spoiler discussion or much discussion about the show can go on. So, y'all, this week was episode 5. And, let's start getting some thoughts out here about what we thought about episode 5 of Loki. Gio, what's going down? What were your thoughts on this week's episode? Fucking shit, Rachel, that message. What's it called? Gio, what was your thoughts on this episode of Loki?
I forgive episode 3.
You forgive episode 3?
I forgive episode 3 because, like, now, hindsight being 2021, I can see that. Damn it! I was so close to not breaking, and then I saw Raul. Okay, hindsight being 2021, I can see like where we're going with this. And although the pace felt like it was doing something at first, was going to do something that would surprise me in such a sudden way, instead took its time and did something different and in a way that is still impactful. And so I enjoyed episode 5, and I like what we got.
Yeah, I'm glad. All right. Michelle, what were your thoughts on episode 5 of Loki, which we both watched together?
Over here bragging. You're muted.
The fuck?
Hey, you weren't that far into the review. Go.
I know. Dang it. I really liked it. Yes, Raul and I were watching it together. And I was just like laughing and like really excited throughout the whole thing, and then we finally get to that last part. I'm like, what why is it ending here? Why? And I can't wait to see the next. And I think the same way as Gio, like, okay, the last episode, like episode 3, makes sense in a way now, and I feel like I shouldn't be so hard on it either. I'm just now, after watching this last episode, like I'm thinking of a bunch of what's it called, like alternatives to how this is going to lead to the next to, like, I guess the world of Marvel, or like the universe, and how all the other ones are going to connect in a way. So I'm really excited to see what comes afterwards.
All right. Rachel, what were your thoughts on this week's episode of Loki?
I had mixed feelings.
All right. You pulling
But
on Raul?
I
I respect it.
But I mean, y'all know, aside from last week's episode, I've pretty much had mixed feelings this entire time. But I was excited to see my boy Mobius.
Wow.
I thought
He
you were gonna say
didn't say
Richard B.
wow.
Grant.
Yeah,
Fucking
he didn't say
Grant,
wow.
that shit sent me last week. He
We still
posted
have
like a
one more
behind the
episode.
scenes photo of him on set in the costume. And he's just like wearing glasses like an old man in the suit, just like.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Although one thing I learned today, Marvel Studios Canada on Twitter and Instagram posted something called, they were like, meet the Lokis, and they posted photos of all the variants.
Mhm.
And B-15 is in the photos.
They did not.
B-15, I don't know if that's a ruse to get us talking, or if B-15 is a Loki variant and we don't know yet.
Can you send us that post?
Yeah.
They,
Send us the post.
yeah, they might have just
They
potentially
might have just said the
spoiled, you know.
variants, and then they said, but like by saying Loki variants, they mean like the
No,
variant.
it says, ladies and gentlemen, the Lokis. See them all in the 5th episode of Marvel Studios Loki.
Yeah.
It's a whole thread. Not a thread,
And
they're
they told me
individual
to be
posts.
different.
Send,
Well,
send
we'll
it.
see.
Send it.
We'll see. That's
Yeah.
not a spoiler. It's more speculation.
I'll send it to y'all individually.
All right.
Okay.
Won't spoil anyone.
So yeah, this week I really like this week's episode. I felt like we started like, you know, we're like, all right, what's going on here? You know, Loki just got sent to, you know, prune where the fuck that, you know, where he's at. And I thought, okay, well, literally, how are they going to do it? Like, how are we going to get there? And I feel like we all should have just seen it coming. Like, what do you mean? How are you going to get there? The only way we've seen it happen is by getting pruned. So, of course, Sylvie was going to prune herself. And I thought that, like, getting there, I was like, oh, shit. Like, let's see what this goes. And we started getting the whole thing about, like, well, what's at the end? Like, I really, you know, just been digging this whole this show's whole basic, like, existential, like, theme throughout the whole freaking show about, like, you know, basically God and all this, but especially like today's is like, so what's at the end? Like, what happens when the universe stops expanding? Like, what's at the end of all that? You know, and of course, even in real life, we don't really have much of an explanation, but it's a good thing that comic books can find the explanations for everything, because what's it called? They like literally, I was like, all right, I was like, oh, okay, we're there, we're gonna see it, right? And of course, we're gonna end the fucking episode.
You know what's at the end?
What?
The beginning.
Howard the Duck.
I'm just gonna at the end they open the door. They open the door at that house, and it's just what's it called? It's Terrence Howard from fucking Iron Man 2, and like, I told you next time, baby.
That would be the best thing ever if they like just open the door and like
I told you it was next time,
was a
baby.
variant. Or it's Ed Norton.
It's Ed Norton.
Oh, he's just at like a desk. They're just like at like a two different like cubicle desks like next to each other, just kind of like doing paperwork. And I'm like,
yeah,
is it next?
But yeah, man, I really liked this week's episode. I loved Kid Loki, Florida Loki, Richard E. Grant was just, look, man. These movies, like, I really like, you know, these movies, these shows are like, they're not the greatest thing to me that I like come here for, but there's just something about seeing old men just like to have fun. I'm just like, you can tell that he's having the time of his life, just going around, just swinging his arm, pretending he's a superhero. It's like the same way that, like, I see, what's it called? Who Anthony Hopkins, right? When he played Odin, it's like, man's just having fun. Like, he's doing this for the check, but he's just having fun with it, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Classic
I love
Loki.
that really threw me out. Like, end episode 4, I was like, what? I was like, really? What the fuck? Richard E. Grant? What the fuck?
I love the what's the word I'm trying to say? The betrayals of Loki's. Yeah, seriously, you gave us the most badass looking dude in this whole show, and you made him betray them. Like, come on, man,
Yeah, you
please.
made the brother a betrayer.
Yeah, I was like, come on, bro. But I love that. Just like President Loki comes in with his gang of Lokis, and
President
like,
Loki.
and then what's it called? He betrays somebody betrays they betray him the other group, and then somebody betrays President Loki, and it all becomes like it's like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, just it's a bunch of what's it called, the mischievous scamps or what was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it
refusing to
was so
be fit the mold, but still being at the core, not quite there yet. Yeah,
Fucking hate you, bro. It's Charlie Cox from Netflix's Daredevil behind the door. I bet I didn't see that coming. Yep, man, for sure.
it was
like a
really
world on
fun.
fire.
It was really fun to see like our Loki just kind of like look at everything and just kind of like, is this really who I am? Like, is this who really I was at one point? And we're like, yes, that was you. And just kind of like walking around it. I thought that part was really funny.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. This last episode was fun to watch.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
I also really like the what we've gotten so far in the show is like Loki has matured, but like the way he's matured is definitely different. Like there's a different kind of maturation that's happened
mhm.
in our TVA Loki versus like
Yes.
our like MCU Loki, like our normal timeline Loki. And so I really like that's something I haven't thought too much about it, but like I think it's really interesting to for if you're going back to the well and choosing to go a different path to
Mhm.
to take that timeline, the timeline of it to a whole different extent of how the Loki has progressed. So
The Loki.
the Loki, the spelled TVA, the Loki.
and I've also been just trying to bring up like what's it called the last couple of weeks you've been doing these reviews. I feel like I haven't been able to give this its due justice, but god damn, this score is fantastic. I mean, they're just doing fucking great work with this score.
Natalie Holt,
Yeah. Oh my
what an
god.
icon.
Fucking
In
fantastic, man.
in 2013, she was on X Factor and she interrupted the performance she was a part of to throw eggs at Simon Cowell because he's such a terrible influence in the music industry. And now she's working for Marvel.
Yeah. Dude, I just been loving this. It's like it's on
Queen
par
shit.
with with those Alan Silvestri, scores for the films. I just they've been just doing some great stuff with this score. I love it. And like usually I'm pretty much one of like, title sequences or title sequences. Like, you do one and you pretty much done the rest. The title sequences for this show have been so like these shows in general have had some great title sequences. I love the WandaVision one. And I love the Falcon and Winter Soldier one, but this one, god damn, I've been loving just I usually don't skip the intro. Like I really don't. I don't skip the intro. That's tough for someone like me who I'm like, okay, I've seen it once. I don't really need to see it again. Just skip the intro. But I just been loving this whole title sequence for the show. But yeah, I really like this episode. I thought that I'm just really hyped for what we're doing next. Does anybody have an idea of what is laying in that house?
I think you and I said that it was Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, I think it might be Kang or like
It's
Kang.
Mephisto.
Mephisto.
President Loki, fake news. This is all God. This is all God of mischief. What's it called? Asgard. I love that moment where Richard E. Grant just started building Asgard right back up again.
Yes, I
Yeah,
loved it. It looked beautiful.
yeah. It might be Kang, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it's gonna be revealed that Kang is the one who's been, who created the TVA. But like, who's at the end? Like, I feel like we might just actually see the timekeepers or Mephisto.
Mephisto.
I love how these Marvel shows have created a really long-standing joke about Mephisto.
Yeah, yeah.
It
At
started
some
as
point,
a serious like thing of like, that's the real villain of WandaVision, and now it's turned into a huge joke
Yeah.
that's still going.
I feel like whenever Mephisto happens, people won't believe it at first. People will be
Yeah.
like, I've heard so many people cry wolf, and we'll be like I feel like the jaw will drop even more because you've been like people have been joking about it for so long, and you go,
It
it's
is
here.
Mephisto.
The lamp actually was Mephisto this time.
Yeah.
By the way, I can't believe it, man. We got the fucking Thanos copter. Are you? You gotta be kidding me, bro. We really got the Thanos copter in this. That was just
Wild.
stupid ass.
It doesn't even make sense for it to exist. It's so
What is
wild.
that?
A helicopter. Thanos in the comic books was in a helicopter because he couldn't fly.
Because he couldn't fly. Like it's so stupid, bro. But I did love like when Loki was with the other variants, Kid Loki specifically. Like everybody's like, yeah, he's the what's it called? He's the leader. Kid Loki's the leader, and like we find out why he's like, well, I killed Thor. It's like, oh shit. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
fuck you up, bro. I killed
Yeah.
Thor. I did the shit you could never do.
yeah. And then didn't like classic Loki say he like
And
went
regretted
up against Thanos like 1-on-1, and he was able to put up a fight.
Yeah, well, no, like what he instead he didn't put up a fight because he said daggers are like meaningless. He's like the daggers like hold us back, so he focused on the sorcery and like made it an illusion so that Thanos thought that like he
was
died
fighting.
and like he survived the explosion and then like just like noped his way out of the whole saga
Yeah.
until he got lonely and missed his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude. I'm telling you, man, fucking classic Loki's on like another level with his powers. But anybody else want to interject here? With some thoughts, Michelle?
Oh, nothing. I was just making fun of the.
Yeah, like the
No.
leaning down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glorious purpose.
yeah. I felt so good, like that. I remembered how Asgard looked like. Like
Yeah.
I feel proud of myself when I when I saw that, because we're watching the episode and then suddenly he starts going like, and then I see the building. I'm like, oh, that's Asgard. Like I didn't even like think about it twice. I was like,
The Leo DiCaprio.
I was so proud of myself because I remember
That's
that
Asgard. That's
that
Asgard.
was Asgard. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing like watching that. And
Mhm.
what else? I felt so bad how he died though. Like we knew we could, like, I know Raul, you said that they couldn't have him for more
You gotta
time.
have him more.
Yeah, but
Right.
when I saw that like they were both running away, wait till you see Mephisto and Black Widow. Though the blonde wig didn't help him stay undercover for very long.
Not at all for long.
Have you seen Black Widow? You should watch it, Stacy.
That's the joke.
You should watch it, Stacy.
Oh my
But yeah, it was a fun. I feel like it was fun.
Mhm.
It was fun to watch, and like I was like, no, he's dying, and then his whole scream of like what is it?
Glorious purpose.
Glorious purpose. I was like,
Yeah.
It touched my heart.
Yeah. Rachel, you got anything to say here?
No expectations, just vibes.
Invitation, just vibes. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't know if y'all felt this, but like I don't think there's like, feelings, of romance between Sylvie and Loki. I feel like there's something. No, it's that I don't think there is. I kind of felt it like at the end when she kind of like puts her head on his shoulder and stuff. Like I feel like it's more so like a mutual respect. No, like
That's
I don't
what I.
think.
Yeah. Because I remember, I think I talked about it here last time, that I didn't, the first time that they did, that like change in the timeline was happening all the way
Mhm.
up. I remember saying like, I think that it wasn't a romantic thing. It was mostly them real like recognizing that they deserve to be loved and kind of like coming to an understanding of
Yeah.
like respect, like how you're saying. But I don't know. I mean,
I think the assumption that they're like romantically involved just is more part of the like American standard of, oh, you can't show physical affection for somebody unless you're interested in them.
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
very much a American thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, because I like when she was having that talk and like and they had that really nice, beautiful moment. Like, I it didn't read to me as romantic. It read to me as
It
like
just was like
you're a really good
comforting.
friend. Like I've really been enjoying the journey with you, and that you've been able to have my back. Not treat me like everybody else who like how you would pretty much treat everybody else. And I thought it was like a really beautiful moment of like mutual respect for each other and admiration.
It's
And
like,
I'm like, because they,
And just
oh,
comfort.
yeah. Sorry, go Joe.
I was like, because I feel like, because there is that line of like, I'm not used to this, or like I've never done this or something, and like there were moments where like I was like, where I was looking at the scene, I was trying to figure out like which direction they were gonna go with it, because like there's such a classic thing of like the blanket and you share the blanket and blah blah blah, and that's like a nice fit, like a moment that it could be anything. But
Could be anyone.
it could be anything and anyone, as Loki has shown with all these variants. But what I was going to say, as I try to pull it back into my mind, is there was a moment they were gonna they could have held hands, and like they didn't, and I was like, okay, well, there it is.
We all say this, and then next week they kiss.
I was like, if it happens, I was
They
like,
tongue each
I'm
other.
like, because I am at that point where I'm like, we'll see how it goes, because there's these like, there's this weird like awkwardness
Ambiguous. It's
that I'm
very
like,
ambiguous.
where I'm like, this could be like an awkwardness of like I've never had a romantic feeling for someone. I've only been like, I've been like a romantic in a way, and now, but like it's also possible there's just like people who have finally like had to like mature in a way, like had to mature to be people enough to like have the capacity to have an actual friend that they don't want to betray, and that is the person they trust.
Yeah. Stacy says, glad they didn't let Florida Gator Loki speak. Probably would have had a lot of angry emails. Did enjoy that Throg Easter egg though. Apparently Throg was voiced by Chris Hemsworth in the episode. So that was interesting to find out. But goddamn, man, don't let Florida Gator Loki speak, man.
Before we end, I do want to say that my favorite part of that last episode with Gator Florida Loki was when he goes and like bites President Loki's hand, and then like he goes like, oh, like it looks like Gator Loki like got killed, but actually the was from the hand, like where Gator Loki ate it. That was like amazing. That was amazing. Like I loved it.
I'll probably rewatch the whole thing on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably do like a whole like binge of like trying to go back up to episode 5 to see where we're gonna be after episode 6. But it's a good thing they didn't let Florida Gator Loki speak. We might have said something about make Asgard great again or something. But but yeah, fucking what is that something about meth or make Asgard great again or
and that's
make
why they
Asgard swampy again.
Yeah,
make Asgard
drain the swamp. Drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp.
Yeah, we're gonna drain the swamp, bro. Yeah. Oh my god! But any final thoughts, y'all?
That's it.
I think we already did that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm excited for next week. I'm ready to see what's in that damn house, and have a feeling we're gonna see Kang the Conqueror, man. I can't wait. If it is Kang, look, I'm not gonna say like if it's not Kang, I'm gonna be mad and I hate the episode. No. If it's not, it's not. But there's a part of me that's just like really hyped to see fucking Jonathan Majors in the full-on makeup and just in the I'm like if Kang is gonna come out, I'm really excited because I love Jonathan Majors. I love him. But yeah, with that said, it's been a lot of fun, y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all later. But before we get out of here, Rachel, you want to let them know where they can find you?
Good. Oh shit! You can find me everywhere at Lucky Peach, LVCKY Peach, as well as every Tuesday at noon Central Standard Time. New episodes. Are you good, King?
Yeah, yeah. Just I occasionally get a ringing in my ear, my left ears, from time to time. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, new episodes of the Lucky Peach podcast. The upcoming episode will be Cult of the Month, where I review Baz Luhrmann's Strictly Ballroom. And this is my tarot card of the day. That's
Whoa,
what fell out.
whoa.
That's what fell out.
All right, Michelle, you want to let them know where they can find? Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
Banner
just
is
gonna mention
gone.
Banner.
Yeah, banner's gone, y'all. All discussion is gone. Let's go ahead and go
You
back
can
to
find
Michelle
me.
plugging.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter at Queen Weep with your E's on Queen and three E's on Weep. You can also find me every now and then here in the live show. Also at the Cinema Condition with Raul. I get 3 picks every season, so go listen to those and everything else. And my home, Share Club Pod with Gio, co-host. Me, we're both co-hosts. And you can listen to us anywhere you can find podcasting every Friday at 3 p.m., where we talk about TV, film, film slash whatever. Fuck, I missed it.
I got it.
Anyway, point is, we discuss really nerdy stuff that we love. Talk about films, TV slash series, anime, music, and everything that's lit. So give us a follow and hope you can catch up with our first season because it's about to end. Go, Gio.
Yeah, indeed. Share Club Pod is nearing its end of season 1. Great content going on. We've had Brad as a guest, and in the next episode, actually, haha. Yeah, in our next episode will be Rose episode talking about Abandoned Deluxe Edition by Defeater. Very excited. It was a great conversation. I'm excited for you all to hear it. So yeah, and that's at Share Club Pod on Twitter. The DMs are open. Patreon will be coming in season 2. You can follow me on Twitter at MediaMartyr17. That's MEDIAMARTYR17. Linktree in the description on my Twitter for all the places I am on the internet. I'll point out that there's a button that goes like tip your geo or tip your stream or whatever. Give me money. Give me money because I'm starting to get real tired of cutting my own hair, and like I just want to be treated real nice just one time by the haircut person because my haircut person, the place I go to, I don't have a good conversation, but the way they treat my head, I feel like they show me love. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and the Nerdcore website. There's a review
Wonderful
up.
article.
Go read it. Show some love there too. Because I am a writer slash host for the Nerdcore.
Yeah, please go and check out that article. What's it called? Rachel or Michelle, you want to point to the wonderful nerdcore.com down there? Yep. Yeah, guys, go please read Gio's debut article on the nerdcore.com. Wonderful piece written by an interesting film from Marlon T. Riggs that I'm going to go ahead and be checking out soon. And yeah, please go and do that, y'all. Great article. Go and show them some love, too. Leave a comment, leave a like on it. Go and do that wonderful stuff. I seen y'all been, subscribing to the what's it called to the blog. So thank you all so much. I didn't think people actually would want to subscribe to the blog and actually want to read our reviews and stuff online. So, it's good to read. Read a damn review from
Read a damn review.
Read a damn review.
And as always, I am the Nerd Chicano and can be found on everywhere and anywhere, Twitter and Instagram. The Nerd Chicano. Twitch.tv. Twitch.tv. The Nerd Chicano. YouTube.com under Raul Alejandro Mendoza. You can go ahead and find my YouTube channel right there. I'm 51 subs. We just need 49 more subscribers. We get that custom URL. I'm able to say literally the Nerd Chicano everywhere because I can be the Nerd Chicano everywhere. So get me there. Help me out, y'all. Let's do this. Go to the youtube.com and check that out. This week, I did our Between the Frames episode on El Bidone. And then we had the wonderful Michelle on for the Nerd Chicano Live. And next week, we are finally getting into one of my most anticipated films on the Fellini set. We are talking about La Notte di Cabiria, aka Nights of Cabiria, on the set. I'm really excited to see that restoration. That's on Monday on twitch.tv/The Nerdy Chicano. And then, of course, Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Time, we get the Nerd Chicano Live. So go and do that, y'all. And as always, I don't really have a Brad, and I can't put Gio on the spot. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, you can.
Go read her review on the Hoover Dam. Because y'all kept saying read our damn review.
Read a damn review. But what's it called?
Read our Hoover Dam review.
Hoover Dam review. All right. With that said, go ahead and what's it called? We'll see you guys We'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, for another live show. We'll get to talk about some cool news if I can find something to talk about. Gio, you want to try?
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you to
Send
the
them out.
patron. Yeah. Okay.
Let me pass you the ball, bro. Let me pass you the ball.
Okay. Tee it up. Tee it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as
again,
always,
again.
there's going to sign up. Send them out, Gio.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to those of you in the chat. Stacy, Ferris, Joshua, and thank you to lovely people here, Rachel, Michelle, Gio, and I'll say is glorious purpose. Did I forget anything?
Patrons.
I
See you guys later.
patrons.
See you guys later.
It's wild because patrons was the first thing in my head, but it didn't feel like the first thing to say out loud.